The Port provides services and space for the community that if it wasn't here, they wouldn't have anywhere to go. Let's face it, they're serving hundreds of kids a day, and they can come here and just be themselves. They're not judged, right? This is not only physically a safe space, but intellectually a safe space, artistically a safe space. And so that's difficult to find in neighborhoods like backyards. And for the youth, I think it's crucial for their development. The challenges are always going to be there. Youth employment, after-school programming, safety, business development, all those work in conjunction to improve the neighborhood, right? We try to just lift the game up a notch. I call the Port and say, hey, I got 7 heading over, can you help them out? And that's, yeah, it's always yes.
Storycatchers met up with Port Ministries because we needed space and we needed safe space. Port Ministries has impacted how a lot of the young people in our program interact with each other. There's already a feeling of love and community in the air, and there's a very convincing amount of safety when you come here. And it's a welcoming safety, and it's helped a lot of the young people we work with get out of their shells a little earlier. Everything from the partners that Port Ministries works with have helped make it so that a few young people where I think it would have taken months to really feel like I'm opening up and I'm blossoming could feel comfortable immediately.
But what I saw is how the mood shifted, right? And how these kids were able to connect with one another and then be able to be connected in a way that I don't think they anticipated. Because then I visited several weeks later, and these kids were acting like they were best friends, right? And it was great, right? Because the Port provided them with an environment of healing and hope that really helped them to connect and stay connected.
I grew up in back of the yards, and even though my family moved out of the neighborhood, I stayed connected to the neighborhood through a lot of volunteer work and through church. Fast forward a couple of years, I started a business in the neighborhood. Starting a business as a Latina young woman in a neighborhood with low resources, no business background, no money, was very challenging. It wasn't impossible, we were able to do it. It came with a lot of stress, a lot of insecurities, a lot of self-doubt about myself, like thinking I wasn't meant to be doing something great. Although at that time it was a little bit of scary trying to reach out for help. I'm really glad I did, because the Port Ministries became a sanctuary for me spiritually. I got a studio, an art studio here at the Port Ministries, which is one of the cool things that they offer. And my art studio, which we're in right now, was my safe space. It enabled me to heal, to grow, and take a break so that I can kind of recharge and be able to give back once again.
My favorite subject is art because I love art. I usually draw animals. My favorite animal is a wolf.
Port Ministries is very welcoming. I feel like everyone here is friendly and they're always here to help. Like any questions or just regular conversation that I want to have, I know that I could come here and have that. I wasn't really sure like if I wanted to do it at first, but I'm happy that I did. I just think that it's awesome that you can tell that people support you and they want you to do well. Port really helped me indulge more into hobbies that I have. Like, I always loved to dance and I always loved dabbling into art. It's just endless possibilities that I can create, but I never really had like the space to feel motivated to do so. And I feel like the Port Ministries, they definitely helped me with that motivation, just because it's like they want you to be there, and that's the point. When I found out that the dance studio was just this nice and you can rent it out if you talk to someone, and basically they just want you to use the space, I don't know, it was just, I was smiling.
Me gusta cómo ayudan por los jóvenes que tienen los programas de los jóvenes, que no tienen que andar en la calle, ellos tienen la opción de venir aquí. También tenían básquetbol, no sé si todavía lo tengan, pero es una opción para ellos, el ejercicio y venir a divertirse. Me han ayudado con mis niños, las tareas de mis niños. Ellos mejoraron mucho las calificaciones estando aquí. Con sus tareas, ellos no batallaban para hacer sus tareas en la casa. Y nuevamente el ejercicio les ayuda mucho.
Que ayuden, que a lo mejor piensas que es un granito de arena que vas a sembrar, que es una semillita que vas a sembrar y que va a fulminar y que va a ser algo grande. Cuando tú ves los programas crecer, cuando ves un niño, puede ser que entren muchos y a lo mejor uno salga mal o lo que sea, pero ver cómo progresas, cómo puedes ayudar a que alguien se forme, a que alguien crezca, a que pueda ayudar, en algún futuro te va a ayudar a ti.